Hey, I'm Alan Brito, I'm an architect, and did you know that Blender is about to get a lot of new features regarding parametric wall modeling tools as part of the next major update for Bonsai Beam? What is Bonsai Beam? Well, Bonsai Beam is a free and open source add-on that will include a lot of parametric modeling tools in Blender with a focus on architectural modeling. Bonsai right now is part of the Blender extensions repository. You can install it just by going to the Edit, Preferences, Get Extensions, and type Bonsai to get the most up-to-date version, the most stable version, which right now is version 0.8.5. But in this video, I will show you how to install the next version, the alpha release of a Bonsai 0.8.6, which, by the way, it's an alpha software, so I do not recommend you to use this under production, just for testing purposes, and how to use some of those new features. So let me show you step by step what you have to do to test these new features. First, how can we get the unstable release from Bonsai? If you open the Bonsai documentation, you see that here under the download section, you see an option to install the unstable installation from Bonsai. If you click here, it will give you step-by-step instructions, and it will ask you to open this file here, or this address for the Bonsai unstable repository, which is this address right here. If you scroll down, you'll see all of the builds here for Bonsai, for Windows, macOS, Linux. The process to add this to Blender is quite easy. Just drag and drop these addresses here into Blender, and Blender will figure out the address. Click here on Add Repository. Make sure you check this, you mark this check for updates on startup. This will make sure you have the most up-to-date options, and you are ready to go. By the way, I'm using Blender 4.2 for this video. It won't work in Blender 5.1 or Blender 5.2. Now, how can we install this next version, this unstable release from Bonsai? If you open here the Get Extensions, by the way, if you want to remove those options later, in case you just want to test the new features and uninstall this from Blender, here in the Get Extensions, extend here the repositories, you will see a new option called Raw GitHub User Content, and you can remove the files here in case you want. Choose Remove Repository and Files, and you will remove everything from Blender. Now, since we added this new repository, if you type here under Get Extensions Bonsai, you will see two options listed. One, which I already have installed, Bonsai 0.8.5. This is the stable release. And I have another one, 0.8.6, labeled as alpha. So I will install this new version. It will take a few moments to download it from GitHub, and it's done. We just added the unstable release from Bonsai. If you go to the add-ons tab, you'll see that we have two options for Bonsai here. Let me extend this. You'll see that we have version 0.8.5 and 0.8.6. By the way, do not enable both add-ons at the same time. So I'll be using the unstable release here. If I create a new project, let's try this new wall modeling features. I will choose here the IFC4 demo template, and I will start a new wall here. Let me create something quite simple like this, and you'll see that we have something new here, which is this icon here at the top that will give us a way to fillet or walls when you have two walls selected. Another option is when you select just one wall segment, you will see new controls in a very similar way to what we already have for windows, doors, and stairs. For instance, if I click here under this pen icon, the pencil icon, you will be able to edit the dimensions for your walls. For instance, let's say I want to edit the height for this wall here. Let's say I want to go with 3.25, press enter, and I want to confirm this. Let me try here, for instance, to use the fillet. If I create a new wall here, and I select both of them. If I click here, you will be able to set the radius here. You can click on the number and just move your cursor, or you can just type the radius 1.25. Click here, and Bonsai will fillet the walls for you. It will create an arc-based wall for you. You can click here on the pencil icon again to edit the number. Let's say I need to change this to 1.45, confirm, and Bonsai will update the wall for you. Another option, let me erase this wall here. You'll see that we have additional controls. For instance, I have this option here that will extend the wall height to the Z location of the 3D cursor, and we have the same thing here available to extend the wall for the 3D cursor location. So let me place the 3D cursor here, and if I click on this icon, it will extend. Let me try to extend here. Let me try to move my 3D cursor to this location here. And with this option here, you will see that it will create a new wall, a perpendicular wall, and extend that until the location of the 3D cursor. And since we have two new walls here, I can press this icon and create an arc, or fillet both of these walls. Again, this is an alpha release. It's unstable. There is a reason it's not it's not part of the Bonsai stable release yet. It's highly unstable. At some point, it will start showing up errors, or it will not behave as you intended. So again, do not use this for production. And this is it. Now you know how to install the unstable release from Bonsai, if in case you want to test these new parametric wall modeling tools in Blender. I will leave all links in the description in case you want to test them yourself. Just make sure you don't use this unstable release for anything close to production. And I will also leave links in the description for additional learning resources in case you want to support my work here in Blender 3D Architect. I just released this workshop here called Blender Precise Modeling from Technical Drawings, where I will teach you step by step how to use Blender as a 3D CAD modeling tools following technical drawings. I have an architectural modeling exercise and a mechanical modeling exercise in this workshop. I have this other workshop here called Blender for Architects, where I will teach you how to use Blender as a 2D drafting tool. And in case you prefer a book, I have this book here called Blender Rendering with Cycles, where I will teach you how to use and set up cycles for architectural rendering, for product visualization, and a lot more. Links in the description, and you will be able to get this from Amazon, Google Play Books, and Apple Books as both paperback or in a digital format. And by the way, if you are a channel member, you will be a pro channel member, you will be able to get these resources for free. So consider becoming a member of the channel to support my work here in Blender 3D Architect. Again, I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any future tutorials. See you next time. Bye.